Hey guys, welcome to the shop. It's great to have you here. I always enjoy being in the shop, and I enjoy it when you come and visit me as well. And I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm at a flea market or a pawn shop and I'm looking around, sometimes the fun part of looking in some of these places is finding things that you didn't know what they were. And we've done that from time to time here on the channel, and I've got something today that I thought we would take a look at and see if you guys know what it is. Now, you guys are getting harder and harder to stump. Most of you are pretty astute, and many of you have even used some of these tools that I'm featuring. But tell you what, let me bring you down here on the bench and let's check it out. And here it is. What do you think this thing is? You have any ideas? I'm sure many of you know what it is. I was teasing my youngest son that it was a pizza cutter, and I don't know if he bought it or not, but anyways, I thought we'd take a look at this and see how it's used and let you guys weigh in on what you think it is and how you put it into practice. Go ahead, guys. Go down there to the comments and put in there what you think this little tool is. Oh, by the way, while you're there, hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification as well. You can hit that bell notification, and next time we put up a video, you'll be able to visit me again here and look at what it is, see what it is that we are putting together. So right now, leave a comment. Go ahead, I'll wait. So here is a little closer look at it. And I got scolded by somebody the other day on the comments saying that they had watched the first few minutes and were upset that I hadn't disclosed what it was that I was working on. And I guess I thought that was kind of the idea, is to leave a little suspense and wait till the end. But for those who want to know right away, we won't do that. This is a tire wheel. I've also heard it called a traveler's wheel, and it's for measuring the circumference of something, particularly the wheels that they used to put on wagon wheels and carriage wheels. And so you know how to cut the straight metal stock. You would take a measurement around the wheel, and there's this little mark right here. And every time that mark came around, this was a certain distance in the circumference of this wheel. And every time that mark went around, you would count it. And then when you would go to the metal stock, you'd be able to roll this along and cut it to the correct length for it to fit around the wagon wheel or the carriage wheel, depending on what it was you were building. Let's get in a little bit closer here, and you can see this little hub here. It says Green River Tire, the Green River, there it is. The Green River, and the tire wheel. Sorry about that. There we go. Now up here, it's really hard to see, but I think there in the bottom, I think that says Greenfield, Massachusetts. And up top there, I think it says Wiley and Russell Manufacturing Company. I don't know, that's really hard to make out, but that's the best that I could figure on this thing. This thing is really quite ingenious. Of course, this spins, you can see that, but then right in here, hopefully you can see there's some knurling right there, and that inner piece will loosen, and it will loosen this little arm so that the little arm will move however you need to. So if this mark doesn't come out right even, you can put this little hand wherever you need to, and then you tighten this up and it will stay where it's at. So the first thing we need to know is, what is the circumference of this little wheel. So let's check it out. So let's use our measuring stick here, and we'll take a look at just how long this is. We're going to put that notch right there on the 1, and then we'll roll this. Look at that. It's exactly 21 inches in diameter. I guess I don't have the angle of the camera quite right to get that. It's right there at 21 inches exactly. So if you have any more that you need to go, and if you need to set this little hand, say it's not going to be an even number, you can set that hand wherever you need to, and you'd be able to lock it into place. So I don't have a wagon wheel to be able to demonstrate this with, but I thought anything that you want to know the circumference of, you'd be able to measure with this. When you put a tape measure around something like this, it doesn't really bend very well around. You can see where it kinks, and so it's not the best way to do things. But this one here you can take, and there's our little notch. You can put that notch on a specific place, and let's do this like this. Hopefully I can keep it from slipping. So we'll go here, and I go around, and as I'm going around I want to count how many times that notch hits. So there's 1. Keep going on around here, and there is going to be 2, and then we have right there. So we want to loosen our little hand, move that over there. So we have 2 at 21, which would be 42 inches, plus whatever the distance is between that notch and that hand. So we're going to have approximately, and I could measure it if it was important, but we're going to have approximately 43 inches diameter around that trash can. And so you could use this on a variety of things. In fact, I've even heard of people using it on things that aren't very even. If you've got something that is wavy, you can take this and run it along that, and you'll get a good measurement. So because it's a wheel, it will be much more accurate when you run it over that uneven terrain. So I've always wanted one of these, and just to add to the collection, it's great to have this variety of old tools, and I did not have one of these. So I was looking around, found a place. There was one here in town, but it was in really bad shape, and I didn't want to pay what they were asking for it, and it just didn't look good, so I probably wouldn't have paid anything for it. But I found this one, and I think it's great. I am going to look for one that has the delineations on it so that you can see the marks and the measurements. This one here, you just have to use the hand, and then you have to use this in conjunction with a straight edge. So anyways, we have a place for it over here on the wall, so let's put it away. That'll be a good home for it, and we'll be able to admire it and share it proudly. So guys, it's great to have you here in the shop with me again. I hope you enjoyed this episode. As I said before, give us a thumbs up, hit that the like button, the bell notification, and the subscription. Come and subscribe to the channel so that you'll be able to join me again on some of these videos. I've got a lot of different projects coming up. We're still looking to get to the 5,000 subscriber mark so that we'll be able to give away the drill that we're going to, the breast drill that I restored not long ago. So I'm looking forward to hitting that mark and being able to choose somebody to be able to receive that drill. But for right now, guys, as always, here's to you. Have a great day. God bless.